I wrote this motion thinking about my friend Charlie Kiss, a trans man who sadly died 3 years ago from an incurable lung condition. Charlie was an incredible person, a Greenham activist, the first trans man to stand for Parliament in 2015, and a brilliant advocate for the rights of trans people. Now, next week is Trans Day of Remembrance. It's a day for remembering the trans and gender diverse people who have lost their lives through horrific acts of anti-trans violence and hate. We remember people like Brianna Jai and Naomi Hersey and so many others whose names we may never even know. And importantly, Trans Day of Remembrance also honours the lives of people who have died by suicide, including trans activists such as Ellie Che and Sophie Williams. Trans people face unacceptable levels of violence and discrimination. These are not small acts of prejudice. This is a crisis of hate that targets a community already pushed to the margins. Many trans people are worried to do just everyday things that most of us take for granted: using a public toilet, going to work, seeing a doctor. In the years since Charlie died, we've seen a sharp increase in the transphobia in mainstream media discourse, with gender-critical ideology being used to challenge and intimidate inclusive institutions and organisations through litigation. The April 2025 Supreme Court ruling on the Equality Act 2010 in the For Women Scotland case has added to the hostile culture that trans people navigate daily. Under the Gender Recognition Act, a trans person is legally recognised in their gender and remains protected under the Equality Act of 2010. April's Supreme Court ruling did not mandate transphobia. Institutions can, and in my view should, be as inclusive as they wish to be in the services they deliver. In London, transphobic hate crimes have more than doubled in the past 5 years. 1 in 4 trans people have been homeless, and nearly half of all trans people have attempted suicide. So I hope you will all support this motion, asking the Mayor to work with the Minister for Women and Equalities to continue to raise the issues that the GLA found with the Supreme Court ruling, and to commit that the GLA family will remain an inclusive employer and public sector partner to the thousands of SMEs, charities, community interest companies and business groups it both works with and helps fund.